Even the smallest nations are not spared by history. Albania, newly independent, painfully unprepared for the future, crippled by widespread illiteracy and decades of neglect. On one side, we have the Social Democratic Unified Party, opposing stands the Progressive Party, and then we have the radicalized factions. Welcome to Kaiserredux, A to Z, Albania. The outbreak of the Weltkrieg brought new problems for Albania as Austria-Hungary demanded Albanian soldiers to fight alongside them in the war. When Prince Wilhelm of Wied refused, citing the neutrality of Albania as set forth by the Treaty of London, the Austro-Hungarians quickly cut off the remuneration that had been receiving. The regime collapsed and he left the country on September 3rd, 1914 to join the Imperial German Army despite formally remaining the Albanian head of state. In 1921, the peace with the honour finally determined the status of Albania. It would be restored. However, due to developments in Austria, Albania was able to break free in 1924 with the help of many Albanian nationalists such as Ahmet Zogu. So there we go. I hope that explains the situation somewhat. But yeah, 3 divisions, not great, but it's what we have. Our immediate claims on our border is obviously Kosovo, and we also have Illyria. Yeah, that is it. Now, as Albania, you do not start with much of an army. You start with 3 divisions, and you have 8,000 manpower. Now, this focus I'm currently doing, it gives me 5,000 manpower and a bit of army experience, which we're going to use later for ideological loyalty, which will give us 500 weekly manpower. So we do have some goals as Albania this game. Later on posting on the comment section. Basically control most of the Danube and the Balkans. We also got another comment talking about what path to do, so I will also be doing that. That's going to be our objectives this game. If you've got any more ideas what we should do for the next objective, to be honest I'm not even sure what nation's next, but I will insert it right here. So if you've got any ideas for this country in particular, let me know down in the comment section. Any ideas, objectives, any particular path, what I should be achieving in the game. But yeah, there we go. We got Black Monday, say Albania. Economy has gone to the sitter. So apparently, to get the path, I have to not complete this focus here to get... It's just some weird thing with King Zog here. Okay, so it sounds like a lot of complicated stuff to actually get the path we want. This is going to give us artillery, and we get 275 artillery, so that's pretty nice. That's a research we don't have to spend 179 days on. Yep, the economy, it's not looked any better since. I mean, 3 civs Albania. Yeah. We're not going to get that first factory out till 29th of December 1939. Oh, Republicans won in the Greek referendum, so I guess that's kind of good for us. Social liberals are not going to instantly declare war on us or whatever and reclaim the Byzantine Empire. Unfortunately, I cannot take this focus. Yes. 2 military factories, we are going to be starved off as Albania. We cannot take this focus. Now, it's unfortunate because that focus, it basically triples our industrial complex overnight. Now, I was very curious to see that Albania actually had a navy. Yes, we have a navy. The Sarande and Vlore. We got Stefan. Oh, Stefan, you're going to love commanding over these 2 ships. You're going to lead a mighty nation and navy one day, Stefan. I promise you that. Oh yeah, I have some good news. So basically, all the noise in the background you hear right now is probably going to go in a few videos' time. And so the audio is going to be a lot more crisper. I hope going to be good. Let me know if it is good. That's when my microphone's going to be here, basically. So, alright, so that's our mighty navy completed. So I guess... oh no, we'll invest in some cruisers, why the heck not. Alright, so we got the 1936 Albanian elections. So the Progressive Party is going to get in. There we go, the illusion of choice. Nothing has changed. We are going to immediately go to that free trade to buff our factory output as well as the place we can build them, because Albania does not have anything in terms of resources, really. Bashkimi, the Beski Democrats, and so-called patriots have continuously agitated for the redistribution of land from the land-owning aristocracy to the common man. Why would we, the aristocracy, willing give up our land to peasant farmers who could never hope to run it as well as we could? The nation of land redistribution is simply ridiculous and shall be shut down. We'll see about that. Don't think it is going to go very well for Shefquet Verlassi. Oh, there we go. There we go, it has started. We got some riots in Albania. -30 stability, aye. Just a casual day in Albania. I guess it's only right we get involved in Vietnam. Don't ask what the Albanians were doing in Vietnam in 1937. Don't ask what the Albanians were doing in Vietnam. I really do not ask. There we go, we pulled off a Vietnamese encirclement, alright, on that German there. Look at us doing our part in the Vietnam War. We're changing the tide. Okay. Alright, so we got the assassination attempt. So Velassi is unfortunately going to pass away. Zog performs a counter coup. Yep, we're gonna proclaim him King Zog the First. Yeah. Right, I make Zog is being proclaimed as King Zog. King Zog will become the king of Albania. And there he is. I mean, I gotta finish the rest of these economy trees. I can't pass this down. Why would I pass this down? Because I won't be able to pick this because my party's gonna change. So I will hold off picking the fundamental statue of the Albanian kingdom for some time. Our administration's decision to ignore the insignificant socialist resistance movement during its infancy, the crows have come home to roost. It would seem that this once powerful cell of protesters has evolved into a full-blown socialist insurgency. There we go, he's been replaced, and now we can pick ideological loyalty. This is going to help us. The rest of the game, we're going to have 500 weekly manpower. So amazing. Alright, so the guy who just queued him is just gonna go. This guy's not gonna stick around for that long. Alright, so we must move on from the shoulders of this true titan. The Workers' Congress of Albania becomes the leader of the Syndicalist Party. Oh, I think this is the Balkan War. The fourth Balkan War had started. We were going to get involved. Bulgaria seemed to be doing quite fine. On the whole, our fronts at the moment look pretty empty. We could walk into a few towns in Greece and Serbia, so I got a bit overconfident. I declared war on them. Okay, we got the reclamation of Kosovo. Our war sport's gonna go up. Okay, we got Hoxha. Congress permit. So, Hoxha would gain power following the year of the war, so his nation won't really start off in a very great position. Okay, I have to fight Greece as well. Probably should get the desperate defense for the manpower. Ever another famine, get another 5% recoverable population. The Battle of Surrender is costing me a lot of manpower. This is just ridiculous. 33k Albanians in Surrender. They just won't stop attacking Surrender. So, I joined the war initially thinking it would be a quick victory, but I was mistaken. Battle of Surrender would cost me a total, in the end, of about 68,000 troops. The Greeks would just keep on bashing their heads against us, and we would keep defensing, and our strength would just wane over time. We wouldn't be able to produce enough equipment, and we didn't have enough manpower to fully stop the Greeks. But then, it came to me. Why don't I just retreat to the north? I could consolidate a base there, we have forests, we've got better defenses, and we have forts. Wait, Serbia's capitulated. Oh my goodness, that's the end of that. Holy cow. Okay, what do I take? I'm just going to take my claims, which I think is Kosovo. I'll just give Bulgaria everything else then, because that seems fair. Yeah, Enver Hoxha, start of an era. Damn, this is a core? We have Kosovo as a core. Okay, we don't have it as a claim, it's just a direct core. I think it's wherever you ask we follow, which we're going to do now. Oh, Bulgaria's at war with Romania and Poland. I will justify my claim state, just in case they start losing. Alright, an assassin strikes at Hoxha, so he's struck in a vital organ, dying at the scene. His wife is now leader apparently. We got a new flag, and there we go, we got the girl boss in charge. Nexhmije Hoxha. Oh, it's a new path. We get a new path completely. Oh, holy crap. Okay, we got 497 calls, that's a joke. Damn, she just took over leadership of everything. We got her as a head of government, the foreign minister, the economics minister, and the minister of the interior. She's doing everything. This is the one place in the world you cannot colonize, Albania. Actually, what are we known as? Enverist Albania. What in the Reichspakt? What on earth just happened? Oh crap, Lithuania's flipped. And it's joined Poland, and now Germany's at war with Lithuania, which maybe Poland will join. Oh, this is confusing. Western front doesn't look like it's going so well. The East, however, stagnant. I mean, I hope the Germans do somewhat hold off for a bit longer. Bulgarians are pushing back Romania. Austria's now in. Yeah, they're rapidly collapsing now. The Germans are rapidly collapsing. Belgium's been cut off at the Rhine River. I think it's a bit of time for Hindenburg lining, if you ask me. I wish I could actually see the front line. But I can't, because I don't have an attaché. Now, you may be asking what I'm doing at the moment. It's called buying time. I want to get stronger before I declare another war. I've learnt from my mistake last time. Oh goodness, this front line looks terrible. What on earth is this? There's nothing on the east. The west is looking okay, at best. There's a huge encirclement in Belgium, unfortunately. Yep, the Albanians are the last defenders of Berlin. Russia's not even justified on Poland as well. So this is... I mean, when Russia goes in later, which they will inevitably go in, we will help Russia and take our claims in the Balkans, I guess. I guess Poland and Romania is this buffer state between Russia and France. So, yeah, I wouldn't like to be them. Also, Third International has Riga and Memel for some reason as a port. Oh, the war just happened. Okay, the war has just happened. Russia declared war on all of these guys. And I've said it a lot, but in this mod you can really see the full scale of AI bias towards the player. Because the East is currently collapsing. The East is falling. Yet they're so focused on teeny weeny Albania, which is totally going to do things. Either way, eventually the Russians arrived in Warsaw. I was still turtled up for a while, and then the faction capitulated. Take everything up to the river line. What on earth is this? Ultimate hypothesis. We are Enver forever and always. City of Enver shall rise. Oh, that is good. Going too far even for me. We're all Enver forever and always. So we basically just turned Albania into North Korea, but instead of being called North Korea or the DPKR, just imagine if North Korea was just straight up called Kim Jong-un. And that's what Albania is called in this playthrough, but instead of Kim, it's called Enver. Everyone's embargoed us. Everyone hates us. There's no one I can actually declare war on without dying. Even the Ottomans are kind of strong at the moment. Look at this. Zoom out on the map. Either way, it's going to be a pretty long and laggy playthrough, but I'm all here for it. Oh no, 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 no. We're so back. We're so back. Do not want to lose this river line though, that'd be terrible. Luckily for me, I actually built up some form of fortification beforehand, so we're kind of fine. Now that the Russians have been pushed back, what the heck am I going to do? Well, I'm going to go into a hole and I'm going to cry. But on a serious note, I am going to just start getting a few SPGs out. We are going to put some mechanized in it once it's actually researched. And that is going to be our soft attack division. Eventually, we also are going to get heavy TD divisions. So we're going to have to go down tank destroyers. It's going to be a long time. But yeah, I'm wanting a few more cores anyway. So once we do get the SPGs, we are going to go after the Ottomans once I get enough of them. And then once we take out the Ottomans, we're going to see if we can expand further eastwards, I guess. That Chinese manpower, it's gonna taste delicious later. Then, and only then, can we actually stand a chance against the Third International. That is the plan. Is it going to happen? I don't know, because it's only 1942. But we're probably going to be here a long, 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 long time. At the moment, I'm building land warfare facilities and air warfare facilities. I'm also going to build a nuclear research facility as well. Now, I don't think any of these nations around us particularly have a attack and destroy Albania. I mean, I don't know about Italy, but I think we'll be fine. I don't think anyone's coming after us, so we should have free reign to do whatever we want. I think that might be Russia taken out. Yep, that is Russia taken out. Okay, so we're gonna just take what we can. So the only reason why I did this was because I want to speed this game up. I don't want to be here till 1960, so everyone's still embargoing us. Our industry's grown a ridiculous amount. We've now got 500 factories to work with. I think that's what we'll do. We're going to go after the smaller nations first, so like Finland and stuff. We're going to just sweep nations up around us. Thank you for coming home. Sorry that the equipment's all warm. I left them here, I could have sworn. These are my Albanian days, slowly being eaten away. Iron! Always believe in your soul. You got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe in it, so you are iron, iron. I'm glad you're bound to return. Something I could have learned, you're indestructible. It's only 2 years ago, the Russia with the suits and the face. You knew that he was there on the case. Now he's at war with you, he's at war with you. Heart of Iron 4 is like a high prison wall, but you don't leave me standing so tall. Oh, by the way, I've got the new microphone now. I don't know if you could tell or not. The noise has now vanished. Well, mostly, for the most part. So, yeah, we're about to invade Japan and Vientiane, which, yeah, needs to say is going to be very, very fun. But luckily for me, I have some very good SPG divisions and heavy TDs, so I was able to push. I had like 10,000 casts or something ridiculous, and I won the air war pretty easily. War in Manchuria was going well so far, and we're about to soon launch a invasion of Japan. Now, I don't know why, but there was just nothing in... Well, there were still some stuff in Japan, but the place I landed at specifically had no port garrisons because, well, the AI is the AI. It is just dumb. So, yeah, we'll just be able to land, and we're pushing out in Japan, so because Japan's the only major, we basically got all the Far East for free. We also managed to take back our hometown, and, yeah, our place we originally came from. Yeah, the Albanians came from North Korea, so we took Pyongyang back, and that's where we moved our capital. Next, I will launch an absolute massive invasion of the New World from America and Canada, because we control New England, because earlier New England capitulated and we took everything. So we were able to get a landing, and I didn't have to make a stupidly large navy to actually land, which is nice. So, yeah, we just put our SPGs and TDs, and we just started pushing. We had complete air dominance, by the way. We had 2,000 planes in like every single airport in Canada. It was just stupid. So all what was left was the International, France, Germany, Italy, Britain, New Zealand. Now, you may look at also my army tab and wonder what the heck this is. Yeah, I felt the same. I just got lazy and I just sent armies literally everywhere. Like, I have 2,000 divisions. My PC is incredibly laggy. It got to a point where I had to defeat nations. I had to defeat nations faster than what the game could handle. Otherwise, the game would... And you thought the army tab was bad. Well, look at the air tab. We have, like, over 750 different air groups or something dumb. And I also have tens of thousands of planes in my stockpile. So what we're doing now, we're just cleaning up Spain a little bit more. We're cleaning up all the nations which don't have a mega faction. And then I'm going to declare war on the mega faction and send my entire army. It is such a fun time lapse, guys. I actually had fun doing this part of the video because it was just insane. And there's also nukes just flying everywhere too.
Be prepared to enter a world stranger than you have ever imagined. The world of witchcraft, magic, and ritual.
Alright, so that is everybody, except for one. Or Ireland. They have 35 to 60, you know things are bad when Ireland has almost 50 ships. Galloway's been hit. It's a ridiculous amount of cast over them. How many buffs they have is disgusting. It's the one time the Irish do not rebel against their oppressors. Oh my goodness, okay. There we go. Man, it's over. Albanian world conquest. You know, I didn't think I'd be doing the world conquest, but it went on for so long. We actually finished a bit early, I think. I mean, we finished in the 1950s. I thought we'd be going on till the 1960s. Yeah, so technical difficulties, new mic came in, quality fell off a cliff. Enjoyed the time lapse and the meme song I made, I guess. I had to sift through like 100 gigabytes of footage of invading every single nation. It was just not fun to dissect. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Hopefully the next one doesn't involve conquering the entire world again. I am wanting to slowly shift towards more narrated forms of content, you know, like what you saw in the intro. That's kind of what I want this the standard channel to kind of get up to. Yeah, we're gonna improve the quality of our videos. We got a new microphone. I'm gonna voice meter it, so it's probably gonna sound even better than it is currently now. So I'll be wrestling with